Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you're watching. Well, this is Mike with the Suncoast Local Business Spotlight. And today we are on the coast. We are in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This is a special one because we are at a UGC event. This is a creators event. This is Creator 5 event, and it's called Inbounds 2026. And what it is a bunch of UGC creators, and we're here. We've met people, we've created content, and a lot of people now. I don't know where you're from.
Texas.
Texas. So we're in Florida. What made you go from Texas all the way to Florida just to meet a bunch of UGC people?
Yeah, just to find people like yourself. I mean, to be honest, I really wanted to connect with people that did what I did. I mean, we can connect all the time over the internet, right, but to actually see people face to face and be able to touch people, like that's what brought me here.
Oh, sounds good. So tell everybody your name, where you came from, and where you are in your UGC business.
Yeah. So my name is Michelle Carlisle. I am a nurse practitioner and also a UGC creator from Texas. Go Red Raiders from Lubbock, Texas. And yeah, so just came here to connect with other people. I've been doing UGC for about 6 months now.
Congratulations.
So I've been seriously doing it for about 6 months, researching it and trying to figure out all the ins and outs and the nuances of it for about 2 years. I have a binder like that,
nice,
to just try to figure all the rules and the regulations and all the things, especially for a nurse practitioner or a medical professional. It's very important that you figure out all the things that legally you're allowed to do and not allowed to do, and things that you're allowed to say, FTC regulations. So really and truly, I've been very serious about it in the last 6 months.
Okay, so now I know in Texas, I believe most of the country, you need a license to do nursing, correct? To practice nursing.
That's a true story.
So with that, if you're going to do a supplement company, now you justify a higher rate for supplement, medical devices, things of that nature that need a spokesperson with an actual piece of paper that says they are registered to do that and give that opinion. So that's a great way. It's like if you are a licensed professional, whether that be in the medical field, in the finance field, in the insurance field, having those licenses are going to put you up on the payment scale in the UGC. Now, you keep seeing this term. It means user-generated content, which is, when you scroll on social media and you see just regular people like yourself and they're showing off products and services and you may want to buy it, that's UGC. However, I always say it's a misnomer because it's not user-generated content, it's user-licensed content, because what we're going to do is license what we make to other brands so that they can put it on their social media, their websites, their sales funnels, and maybe even just locally on some flyers for photos and photo boxes on the product. And that's getting regular people. It's been around forever. It just, the barrier to entry is a lot easier. Now, my joke always said, all you need is a phone and a face, and you too could be a UGC creator. And we want to talk about ages. I know you're probably thinking a bunch of teenagers and a bunch of people in their 20s, but we have people in this group that are in their 60s.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of Gen X in that 40s, 50s range. And then you're also millennials. So you have that 30s, early 40s range. And everyone can do it.
Everybody can do it. And, especially for people my age, we think about, oh my gosh, UGC creator, I've got to be that cutesy influencer type. I've got to be the cute girl or the handsome man with the six pack. That's not it at all. User generated content or UGC is very much for the everyday person like you and me, right? I mean, it's just for people that are scrolling. They want authenticity. They want you and me. They want the person that has been there and done that. It's not, they don't want this influencer type that has the perfect lifestyle, that has the most perfect home with the most perfect kids. That's not what they want. Most buyers want people like you and me saying, hey, look, I've used this and this stuff is legit.
Yeah. So again, with emphasis on regular people. It doesn't matter age, body type, ethnicity, background, messy house, old house. Every brand has a use for whatever you have to offer. When we talk about location niches, now we are in Florida, so the location niche, I can all day, every day do summer products where if you are in, I don't know, Idaho or Colorado, maybe you get snow a lot, so I'll never be able to do a winter product, but maybe you can a little out of the way. Do you live on a farm? Do you live by mountains? Do you live by a beach, water, a lake, a swamp? So there's something for everyone. And even the outdoor people, those brands, they're always looking for guys with tactical vests, the big Jeeps, Hummers, dirt, lifestyle, and anything you have in your house. You purchased it, and somebody like you could go to that brand and say, "Hey, I'm a raving fan is there a way I can get paid to make you some videos about my experience? And a lot of times they'll say, yes,
Absolutely.
and you'll get money. So this is an opportunity to make a little bit of part-time money. Very easy to make about $1,000 a month part-time. Some people have replaced regular job incomes, that $5,000 to $8,000 range. Maybe you're in medical, you're a little higher up on there. So some people that have more of the degree style jobs, a little harder to get you out because maybe you're making $200,000, but it's possible. Take a little more work. But again, if you're just working a job that you hate, like a retail, food service, customer service, we can definitely replace $500 to $700 a week very
Absolutely.
easily.
I tell people all the time, leverage what you're good at. You're wanting to supplement. So, leverage what you're good at. You're great at the service industry. So maybe you leverage your authenticity in working with alcohol brands and you know how to be a mixologist. I mean, leverage what you're good at. So for me as a nurse practitioner, I leverage things because I know medicine, right? So I know, okay, what's a good supplement? What's not a good supplement? What's a clean supplement? What's an organic supplement? I can leverage that and use my education and educate other people. And for you, it's the same way. I mean, if you're in business, if you're a waitress, if whatever you do, just leverage what you're good at, leverage your background and maximize on that.
And if you have, again, phone in the face, you have mics, we do what's called podcast style UGC, which is what we're doing right now. So what we would do is we would take a product or service saying, this is the adapter. So, hey, I need to use your phone today, but let me give you this adapter. This is the best adapter on the market. And you just have a conversation. You have a conversation on a video, and it works well. You've probably seen those clips where it's just maybe one person, I do this on finance a lot. So I have the fake financial seminars where I'm just talking about, if you have a credit card debt, if you have home equity loan, let's get you out of all your debt with a HELOC of under 10%. Click here and find out more. So that's what I do all day long. So you got to find what you can have fun with. I want to go back to the service industry. I said, servers, if you have access to the restaurant to use, if you're really cool with the boss, you can make restaurant videos and do the cooking videos, cooking demos, cleaning demos.
Then you get into those food companies. Like you're like, hey, I'm a chef, and then you leverage that onto in any of the food industry, make UGC for them.
Okay. I'll give you my opinion, but I want to hear yours first. So when you're just starting out, again, this is called a talking head style, just phone, hey, what's going on? And here's my product. What are you ranging about that for a inbound lead? How much is that worth to a brand, do you think?
For me in medicine?
In general, I want to just talk to somebody. If they have the phone in the face just saying, this is a talking head, this is my product, buy it. How much can they expect to make a video?
Especially if you're just starting out. I mean, you're in the range of like $50 to $150.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Right, that is just
no editing, right?
Yeah, sometimes it's raw files, meaning you're just going to write from the phone, right to their email or their Dropbox, Google Drive. Some of the better ones, you just do a couple of clips of your product, like a demo. So I like Amazon style. So you just put your phone out and say, hey, this is the best thing I ever got. You just do a full demo like you were doing an instruction video. And some of those Amazon products will pay you, $200 to $500. And what if you only do that twice a month?
Absolutely.
So again, it's an extra $5,000. Yeah, $1,000 a month maybe.
Yeah. So
that's why I said everyone can do this, and it's really easy. We just love getting people into this world because I think it's one of the best part-time opportunities ever. And I know everyone's like, oh no, AI will take over the world. Like, no, AI, people don't want to see AI. They want to see real things. You don't believe it. I mean, it's getting really good, but you start seeing UGC ads that are robots.
You can. And I think the most average person can detect when it's AI or not. I mean, I'm still able when I'm scrolling, because I'm a scroller too, just like you and just like everybody else. I'm like, okay, maybe if I didn't see that, I'll scroll back and I'm like, okay, wait, no, that's definitely AI. I mean, it is getting better. Don't get me wrong. Do I think that at the end of the day that AI is going to take over our business? I don't think so, because they can't replicate authenticity. They just can't.
But I want to help you with the AI. So just say, again, I'm in Florida. I need to do a winter product. I can do what's called B-roll. That's supporting video that goes along with what I'm talking about. I can make a quick scene with some snow or some icy or some dead trees. So I can do that. That's like using AI to help and enhance, but not to replace.
Not to replace.
And it also saves you money. Right, it saves you money in the fact that I don't have to buy it from another stock photography company or stock video clip. I can actually just make my own.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's the same in the medical field. Everybody's like, oh, AI is going to replace nurses. And that's just not. It's the same. It's
It
the
was,
same in
yeah,
UGC.
it wasn't meant to replace
No.
the original AI was Watson back in the 60s, the IBM Watson.
Yes.
And the original thing was to make it have all the medical records to help doctors diagnose better based on the
Absolutely.
world records.
Absolutely.
And then they're just playing chess.
Exactly. I mean, it's the same.
It's help. It's
help.
there.
It's not meant to replace it. It's a supplement. It's a supplement.
So I want us to talk about a niche. Niche means something really specific that you like. So if I'm going to say electronics, I'm going to niche that down to microphones and then microphones for cell phones. So do you have a specific niche you like to stay within?
Yeah. So you call it niche, and where I'm from in Texas, we call that niche. It's tit for tat or tomato.
Yeah, it's like that's
right?
your New York, hey, niche over here.
So I'm very much in like supplements, very much skincare. I love clean, authentic, organic products, and something that I know that the buyer is going to enjoy, or that I enjoy myself, to be quite honest. I want to make sure that I enjoy it first and I try it first before I ever make a video or replicate or say, hey, you actually need to buy this. So that's my biggest thing as a UGC creator is authenticity, especially with my license behind my name. I want to make sure, okay, I like this product. I've used it. I would recommend it to X, Y, and Z person. So for me, that's kind of my niche is to kind of double down on that. And then the science behind it, right? I can do research. I can research any product that you give me, and then I can tell you, okay, is this a really good product, or for lack of better terms, is it a poop product? You know?
So I don't know if you have partners at home, maybe husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, or you have kids. Does that help?
Absolutely. My husband sometimes will come in my videos, and it's really great because he brings an authenticity factor because he doesn't do this world. So he brings a total like bystander, and my kids too. So we have horses. My daughter, she loves to be in videos. My son's 7, so he's still kind of like figuring, this world out. But he loves football and soccer, so he's a little bit too green. But my daughter and my husband, absolutely for sure, I'll include them when needed.
And I do know several people that their animals and their cars make more money than they do.
Absolutely. My horses actually spend more money, I think, than as anybody
Time to earn it back.
know. They are absolutely prone to spending more money than anyone could ever make, but absolutely. And again, it's just about leveraging what you have, right? So it's leveraging about your background, and for me, it's nurse practitioner, but also I have horses. Like that's a really confined niche. Not many people have horses or dogs or cats or whatever you have. You have a ferret. I mean, that will put you in a very specific niche.
Yeah, so that's your unique selling points. Again, if you're looking for some extra income and you're just considering doing this, highly recommend. Again, it's probably one of the easiest things to get started. Again, just message one of us and we'll help you get started. So what I said, you need phone, face, and then number 2, the ability to take money. We'll help you up with some kind of Square, Stripe, some kind of online payment. And then we'll get you a couple of sample videos, get you on some apps, and just start applying, practice.
Yes.
And even the stuff you have, it's called affiliate marketing. So just say you have a bunch of cookware, like Ninja, for example. Go to the Ninja website, go on the bottom, says affiliates, and you get anywhere between 2 and 6%. If just from making demos and then somebody buys it off your link, you'll get paid. So don't just make samples to make samples, make a sample so that you can get paid on it.
Absolutely. And there's so many companies that do the affiliate marketing, even Amazon. I mean, there's so many companies that do it.
Right. Like we said, it's really easy to get started. Just message one of us and we'll walk you through it. We do some live streams every now and then. If you find us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, any of the big major platforms. Again, speaking of the platforms, do we need a following?
Yes, absolutely.
We need a following.
Absolutely.
I'm going to say no. You don't need a following to start UGC.
Well,
Brands will take you.
I'm kidding.
Yes.
No, you really don't.
Yeah, they'll take you with no social media because you're not an influencer. You're just trying to do it. But later, when you want to get some brand's attention, then you can get a little bit of following. Then you can command higher presence.
Absolutely. And even like TikTok shop, and you'll hear, people talk about that all the time. I mean, even to leverage TikTok shop, the following that you need is like 1,000 followers. It's not hard to get there. You just got to start making videos and make it authentic, and you'll get there. It's super easy.
Okay, so last question. So again, you came all the way from Texas just to meet some people. Why did you come here?
That's legitimately the reason. I wanted to meet people who were in the community and be as authentic as myself, and not just know them from online. I mean, you and I have even corresponded,
Right.
online and on the Discords and FaceTime and things like that. I really wanted to just be within the community and meet like-minded people like myself.
It helps.
It is so invaluable to have people support you, because this day and age, not many people, you can't get into a business where people are rooting for you and rooting for you to get a promotion, right? And in this UGC space that we've come into, we've really gotten into the space where people are rooting for you and they want you to succeed and they want you to be better. And that's honestly why I came.
Now, I want to talk about community. So if you're going to buy a course, don't buy the course to buy the course or learn anything. Learn for proximity and community, because you'll get more out of it just from asking questions in the community, making some friends, making some strategic alliances. Now, I look all the time. So when I'm looking for jobs and I know who you are, I will immediately forward anything that I know that's your niche. So when I start seeing medical, nursing, supplements, oh, let me go forward that over to you. When I see Gen X male needed for balding, hey, I got a couple of people I can immediately send that to, and people in the group, they know I am the podcast UGC guy, and they will send me anything about podcast UGC. So it's one of the few industries that everyone's here to help you, and no one's here to compete with you.
I could not agree with you more.
I want to go back on the competition, so I'll say, hey, I got this product, this podcast for finance. And I'll talk to the brand. Oh, no, me only. I'm like, hey, I got 5 other people. They'll kind of just like me that could probably do this. Would you like me to give them your info? I'm like, hell yeah. Because they need different faces, different ages groups. So they want different looks. It's not always me coming back about I freaking love it, because I don't have to hide anything. And when someone's cheering, hey, I just got this gig. Hey, cool. Could you refer me over to that person too? And they go, yeah, I can. Because it doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
Because there's enough for everybody. There's, social media wants you one thing every day. So a brand's looking for at least 15 to 30 pieces of video content or pictures or text content, just so they can get their product sold.
Absolutely.
And how cool is it to be the face? Are you the face of the website of anybody yet?
Absolutely. I don't know. And that's the crazy thing about UGC is like your stuff, you send it to the brand and then it goes into the wild, into the abyss. I have yet, I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse, I have yet for any of my family or friends to text me and say, hey, I saw your ad out in the wild or whatever. Yeah. So I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse, but
you're not the market. You're not the target market for them. That's why you don't see it. So if you're a male, Gen X or older, the men's health, very, very lucrative for us. Because when I go on these couple of apps and I search male 50, clean shaven, there's like less than 1,000 of us.
Yeah.
You type in woman, any age, makeup influencer, blonde hair, blue eyed, white skin, like thousands and thousands and pages, like a bad Google search. Yes, but again, very, very few of the 50-year-olds. And if you're 60 and a woman, same thing. If you want to do the menopause health, those are all day, every day.
Absolutely. And males in general, I mean, like there's just not many male UGC creators, bald male UGC creators, bald bearded male,
The bearded white guy is the king of UGC. And
it's bearded, an incredible niche that you guys can capitalize on for sure.
So just something to think about if you want to make some money as a user of social media and not a consumer of social media. Absolutely. This is opportunity to do it. So part 2. So you came all the way from Texas. Tell us about the event a little bit. What happened to Inbound 26?
Oh, Inbounds was amazing. I was able to connect with so many other creators. I came here for the community. To be honest, I'm a part of the Creator 5 community. And I don't make money off of telling anybody this. Like, I don't make any money off of this. I was just like you. I did not want to pay for a course. And actually, I was very anti-course because I was like, I can research. I'm a smart chick. Like, I can research and I can do all of the things. I can figure all this out for myself. And I did. But the one thing that I was lacking was when I got an inbound or when I got, a script or whatever, I wanted someone where I could say, hey, does this look right to you? Or someone that I could bounce something off of. And that's what I was lacking. It was very an alone time, even in nursing, like you always have another nurse that you can bounce things off of. And so that's what I was lacking, was that community. And so that's why I joined Creator 5. And then that's how I got into Inbounds. And that's why I became a part of Inbounds. And that's why I came here, was because I wanted to meet everybody else that I was seeing in the community and be able to say, oh my gosh, I've met Mike in person. I've met Renee in person. Like, I've met all of these people. and to get contacts and to be able to put faces with names, but also have that community at my disposal and make those contacts and networking. The networking that we've done here tonight and today is just absolutely invaluable.
Yes, and it's a lot of fun to meet people in real life. You've been talking to them on the internet for like months, maybe even years.
Yes,
like, hey,
absolutely.
You look better with the filter. Just kidding.
You look better with the filter. He wasn't saying that to me.
It's like, you look really good on camera.
He also told me earlier I looked like I was 25. So
there you go. And all Gen X, but no, we're all 30. So any special testimony for the Inbounds 26 event that we can send over to Arbel?
Oh my gosh. If you're Inbounds 2026, if you're looking to go, I don't know if Inbounds 2027 is going to exist. I can only imagine that it's going to, because there's no way after tonight that it's not. Inbounds 2027, if you did not come to 2026, you have to come to 2027. If she had tickets available right now, I'd buy it. I mean, again, it's invaluable. I don't make any money off of telling you this. Like, I don't know how more authentic that you can get than me saying, hey, I don't make any money off of telling you this. I spent my own money coming here. The networking and the people that I have met is just invaluable. If you're even on the fence of coming to Inbounds 2027 or whatever the next one is, if you're on the fence of doing Inbounds at all, just hear it from me, a true Southern Texas girl, you got to come.
Just about to say, don't miss the train.
Yeah.
So you can tell that we're doing this live on location from Inbounds 2026. Just having a lot of fun, grab as many people as we can to say hi. And this is actually content. So if you were actually interviewing your friend, neighbor, family member, you can use this as your content to show the brands that you have the ability to speak on camera.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I appreciate you coming out today.
I appreciate you so much. You have no idea.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes.